Topping our news this morning is the intense heat as it continues across the area today. And the city of Savannah is once again opening the doors of more than a dozen community centers to provide residents in need to find a place to stay cool. These locations are now open until 6 tonight. Carver Village Neighborhood Center on Colette Avenue, Cloverdale Neighborhood Center on Cynthia Street, Crusader Neighborhood Center on Coffee Bluff Villa Road, Eastside Regional Center on Goble Avenue, Hudson Hill Center on Hudson Street, John S. Delaware Regional Center on Lincoln Street, Liberty City Neighborhood Center on Millsby Lane Boulevard, Mary Flournoy Golden Age Center on West 39th Street, Tatumville Neighborhood Center on Coleman Street, Tompkins Regional Center on Ogeechee Road, Tremont Neighborhood Center on Page Avenue, Windsor Forest Regional Center on Briarcliff Circle, and the W.W. Law Recreational Center on East Bolton Street. 3 partner facilities have also opened their doors for our unhoused neighbors. Come As You Are Deliverance Center on Pennsylvania Avenue is available until 4 p.m. The Salvation Army location on Montgomery Street will be accessible until 5 p.m. And the Union Mission Resource Center on Oglethorpe Avenue is accepting those in need until 4 p.m. 9 splash pads across Savannah are also open to help cool you off throughout the day. And in just a few hours, 3 city pools will also be available. You can see the full list of these locations and times on our website by visiting wsav.com/cooling centers. Well, WSAV is your election headquarters. The field of candidates has been reduced from 10 to 2 in the race for South Carolina's Senate Republican nomination. The voters have spoken, and its interim Senator Darlene Graham headed to a runoff with Congressman Ralph Norman. Graham was the top vote getter, receiving more than 109,000 votes. Norman followed in second, earning more than 82,000 votes. The winner will battle Democratic nominee Dr. Annie Andrews in November. Russell Fry and Mark Sanford finished 3rd and 4th in that race. Governor McMaster appointed Graham to serve out her brother's term in the Senate. Graham later announced her bid for his seat in Congress, also earning an endorsement from President Trump. Kelsey O'Donnell from our sister station in Spartanburg was there in Columbia as supporters cheered her on.
Darlene Graham addressed the media Tuesday night surrounded by her campaign team and several members of her family. She says she answered the call to serve because South Carolina needs someone, quote, tough and ready to fight. Graham emphasized her conservative record and priorities, including voter ID and border security. And she acknowledged that she is not a career politician, jokingly adding, quote, guilty as charged, and said that she will work over the next few weeks to earn voter support. During her speech Tuesday evening, she thanked President Trump and pledged to continue fighting for his agenda. An emotional night for Graham, who says the past month has been especially difficult following Lindsey Graham's death. Take a listen.
My brother passed 1 month ago today, so none of this has been comfortable for me. But like I said, I'm a fighter. I have buried my precious brother. I have taken on the role of a United States Senator, and I have had this brutal campaign schedule, and I'm still standing. If that doesn't tell you I'm a strong person and a fighter, nothing will.
That was Kelsey O'Donnell reporting. Darlene Graham's attention now turns to the runoff later this month. She says she's ready to hit the road and sit down with the voters and earn their support. As for Graham's opponent in the upcoming runoff, Congressman Ralph Norman, Julia Keener from our sister station in Spartanburg attended his watch party in Rock Hill last night as family, friends, and members of his campaign team watched him advance.
Erupted in cheers as Congressman Ralph Norman addressed supporters. Now looking ahead to 2 more weeks of campaigning. Norman is no stranger to South Carolina politics. He served in Congress since 2017 and says his run for governor earlier this year helped him prepare for this race, especially with such a short campaign window. Norman pointed to his conservative record, saying he believes that will set him apart from his runoff opponent, interim Senator Darlene Graham.
What really attracted me to this race, the Senate is malfunctioning and is where good bills go to die. And I will play a role in passing particularly the WSAV Act, which is verification that you are an American citizen before you vote. I will be laser focused on that. And I will be laser focused on calling the Senate out.
That was Julia Keener reporting. Congressman Norman will be spending the next 2 weeks trying to garner support to win the Republican nomination and take the next step to the U.S. Senate. You can keep up with political happenings in both South Carolina and Georgia all the way to November's midterm anytime by visiting our website, WSAV.com/electionhq.